or the land of the free, home of the brave, huh? This is a weird one. I don't know why the cop decided to put his hands on this 14-year-old girl. The entire internet is in an uproar about this right here. Apparently on August 15th, 2025 in South Bend, Indiana, a 14-year-old black girl was detained by Officer Samuel Caput near a McDonald's on North Michigan Street after a 911 call reported her for disorderly conduct and intimidation. The incident began reportedly when the girl, upset about her order, allegedly became aggressive and refused to leave the restaurant. She was detained, not handcuffed, and driven home to her guardian without charges. But you got to watch this because somebody decided to use the emergency services number to call 911 on this girl who was upset with her order. We have an eyewitness account in this news story right here to tell from his perspective what really happened. We're going to go through this, but the reason I freeze framed right here is because it was a trespassing call. They wanted this girl trespassed from her property, but when the cop approached, she's already off of McDonald's property, clearly on the street. If you can see her feet right here, they kind of blur out her face. But let's take this from the top right here.
South Bend police held a news conference, police sharing body camera video of an incident that became the subject of a viral video showing a confrontation between a teenage girl and a South Bend police officer. That confrontation happened on Friday.
Police wanted to be as transparent as possible as well, not just putting out the video, but holding a news conference in the same time. It lasted about an hour. This all started in the McDonald's. Police say the girl, a 14-year-old, was the subject of a 911 call from inside that McDonald's on Michigan Street. It has been alleged the girl was threatening people inside the restaurant, complaining about her order. We've reached out to McDonald's for that video, and they've referred us to police, which is yet to obtain that video to our knowledge. We're going to show you that interaction outside of the restaurant.
So apparently she got her order, because there's the bag right here, and we're going to hear from the eyewitness that she did end up getting her order and then was given a little bit of advice from an older patron in McDonald's saying, hey, you got your order, you should really leave. And then she left.
From the body camera, from the officer's vantage point. You'll also hear from the police chief thereafter.
Come over here. They called, they said they're going to have problems with you. Come over here and go back to the car. Can they call them for you? No. Yes, I sure can. No.
There's okay. I just got to stop. There's absolutely no reason for this. If the reason the cop arrived on the scene was to remove or escort a person off the property, and the person that you were supposed to remove or escort was already off the property when you arrived, as a police officer, you'd be like, well, my job's done here. Actually, your job never started. You didn't need to do anything, but he decided to go ahead and approach her anyway, which is something that he really wasn't within his rights to do. I mean, of course you can approach somebody, you can talk with them, but you can't put your hands on them. I don't care who you are. She wasn't on McDonald's property. Even if McDonald's wanted the cop to remove her, she already removed herself. There was nothing to do.
Okay, I'm trying to, you're not looking. Don't you hit me. You hear me? Do not hit me. Put your other hand behind your back. I'm going to take you to your mom. Put your hand behind your back. You're not going anywhere. Put your hand behind your back. Were you asked to leave?
No.
2 people, including the manager, didn't tell you to leave?
No.
Okay, well, I have 2 adults saying that they told you to leave. You refused to leave. All right, that's a criminal trespass, which is against the law. I'm here investigating that. So when I tell you to stop, that means stop. When I tell you to come here, that means come here. That doesn't mean walk past me.
You want to walk past you?
Yes.
No, I
and
didn't.
then when I try to get you up, you gotta obey.
You don't have to grab me up and throw face on the ground.
If you're not obeying and if you're trying to get away, yes,
When
I
was I
can.
ever trying to get away? Why would I run?
So basically his justification is, hey, if you're trying to get away from me, yes, I can grab you. I don't care if you're 14 years old, and I can put your face into the ground just like you did.
From any cop.
People do it all the time, trust me. So
You never told me any crimes that I committed.
Based on the officer's commands in that moment, what should she have done?
Sure, this is why we have these processes in place. If people don't like the way they feel that they've been treated, or if they were treated wrong, it does deal with it at the time. Bad things are 99.9% not going to happen. When you try to take off, when you try to resist, when you try to have court in the middle of the street, it's not ever going to end in your favor. It's just not.
In other words, we're going to always win, whether we're right or not. Hey, take it up in court. What if I don't want to go to court? What if I don't have time to go to court? What if I don't have the funds to go to court? Stop doing the wrong thing. These police chiefs will always back their boys in blue. They will never do. And don't worry, we'll conduct an investigation. We'll put this guy in paid administrative leave. He's going to get a paid vacation while we're trying to sort all this stuff out. Sort what out? You and I saw the same video that this police chief sees. If the girl didn't want to talk to the cop should have just walked away, walked into the McDonald's restaurant. Well, I see she's left. I guess there's nothing for me to do. The insanity that people allow themselves to accept just because it came out of a police department or from the mouth and the statement of a police chief is really beyond me.
And meanwhile, there's a big part of this story we've yet to see, really. What actually happened in the McDonald's before this happened, right? Keep in mind, not many people saw what happened inside, but one person who did also happened to take that video, that now viral video. I talked to him this week about why he started recording in the first place and what happened just minutes before.
She wasn't being loud or disruptive until the 911 call was being placed, and I overheard, we got a customer being disruptive and will not leave. And I'm thinking to myself, how is asking for a refund causing a disturbance? Because at that point, that's all that had happened.
How does asking a refund warrant tying up the emergency services line?
So you said that the girl asked for a refund. This teen involved here asked for a refund. Do you know why? Did she say why? Did you hear why?
Yeah, no hair nets or gloves being worn by the workers.
What happened next? Someone inside of the restaurant made the call to 911, I understand, correct?
Yeah, so the manager called 911, made the report. Immediately after that, there was another gentleman with his son inside the McDonald's that talked to this teen and explained, look, 911 has been called. Once they get here, the problem is no longer about your refund. Now the problem is a 911 call was made about a disturbance. Just get your food and go. And that's what she did. She got her food and left. I wish I could work with troubled youth, but my past, kind of hinders that at the moment. You know what I mean? But I'm a father, so anytime I see another child in need, as a father, that's my duty to step up and step in.
All right, so a lot to unpack, a lot of layers to pull, a lot of threads to pull here, a lot of people asking, what's the role of the Community Police Review Board in this investigation? We're going to talk about that coming up at 6. We just heard from them talking about what their role is in investigations like this one. They already have a meeting planned for tomorrow. That was already scheduled, and so we're going to hear from one of those officials, the director of that board, coming up. Also tonight, the family has engaged a civil rights attorney from Chicago surrounding this situation. We're going to hear from him. I just talked to him about 15 minutes ago, and the mother of the 14-year-old coming up tonight at 6.
Oh, the civil rights attorney is going to be all over this because, like I said, when the cop walked up, the girl was already off the property. There's nothing for the cop to do. There's no reason for the cop to put his hands on this child. She is a child, 14 years old, upset about her order, if that's true. Wanted a refund, if that's true, and management decided to call 911, if that's even true. It sounds like it is because the cops responded, but calling 911 because somebody's upset about their order, calling men with guns because somebody's upset about their order, that is over the frickin' top. And I don't know why nobody's talking about the fact that she wasn't even on the property. There's no reason for the cop to have trespassed her off of a property that she was already off of, or to have even approached and grabbed her. Leave your thoughts about this. Let me know if you think I'm missing something, because none of us is greater than all of us. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and sharing this video. Please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. I've got a lot of work to do to overcome the algorithms and reignite this channel right here. And I hope you guys will help me do it. Thanks a lot, and I will see you in the next video.